How to plan a photo of the Delta Aquariids meteor shower in July. Hello, PHOTOPILLER Rafael the Bar here. With an expected peak of intensity of more than 18 meteor hours per hour, the Delta Aquariids meteor shower is one of the most powerful meteor showers of the year. It's visible from both hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And in 2022, the conditions will be amazing. You can miss it. The peak is expected to occur during the night that goes from July 29th to July 30th, or July 30th to July 31st, depending on where you are on Earth. But no worries, we'll see how to easily figure out the peak date and peak time for any location you want in a second. The moon with a phase of 3% will be below the horizon at night, so we don't have to worry about the moon. Without moon, the night looks promising. And I hope that the weather cooperates too. Fingers crossed. Well, in this video I'll show you how to plan your photo of the Delta Aquariids meteor shower step by step. So you make sure that you are at the right shooting spot and the right shooting time to get the photo you want. And of course, this workflow works for the Delta Aquariids meteor shower 2022, 2023, 2024 or any other meteor shower. Ready? Let's dive in. Okay, let's go to PhotoPills. And here in the pills menu, you can use the meteor shower pill here to quickly access all the key information of the meteor shower. All you have to do is to tap on the Delta meteor showers here in the main screen, or go to the calendar and choose the meteor shower, Delta Aquariids meteor shower from the calendar, and select the peak at your location, and you'll see all the key information of the meteor shower in this screen. Here there are many things you can do, but this is not the goal of this video. If you want to see me using the meteor shower pill to plan a meteor shower, please go and watch this video where I use this pill to plan the Perseids meteor shower. Today I want to focus on how to use the planner to plan your meteor shower shot, to plan your Delta Aquariids meteor shower shot. Why? Because with the planner you can plan your meteor shower shot for any location on Earth. Super fast. Okay, let me show you how this works. The first thing you need to do is to place the red pin you see on the map to the location you wish to plan your meteor shower shot. Choose a location with little light pollution or no light pollution at all, and with an interesting subject. Like for example the Rock Bell and Gore House in Sedona, Arizona, USA. So let's do it. Let's plan a photo of the Delta Aquariids meteor shower with the Bell Rock and Gore House in Sedona. So let's place the red pin next to these rock formations. To do it, tap on load, and here tap on the search bar and type Yavapai Vista, because from Yavapai Vista you have a beautiful view of the rock formations. Tap on the result, and here we have it. Now the red pin should be placed next to the rock formations, and here we have them. We have the Bell Rock and Gore House here. Awesome. And the lookout from Yavapai Vista is right here. Why I know this? Because I was there in February, March. So I know that from this shooting spot, you have a beautiful view of the two rock formations, Bell Rock and Gore House. So I will be planning my shot in this area, near the red pin position. Okay, next step is to select the meteor shower you want to plan, the Delta Aquariids meteor shower. To do it, tap on the map settings button next to the plus button here on the map. And now, well, first I will switch off the sun layer and the moon layer by tapping on the eye icon next to the layers, because I don't need those layers to plan my meteor shower shot. And now tap on meteor shower to access the calendar. Here you have a calendar with all the cool meteor showers of the year. You can swipe right or left to change the year and access a future calendar. And here on the calendar for each meteor shower, you have the name of the meteor shower and also the period the meteor shower will be active, the peak date, the peak time, the meteors per hour expected, and the moon phase. And the blue energy bar you see next to each meteor shower tells you how powerful the meteor shower will be. For example, just by looking on the calendar, I see that the quadrant is the Pleiades, the Eta Aquariids, the Delta Aquariids, the Orionids, and the Geminids are the more powerful meteor showers, being the Geminids the more powerful of all of them. Unfortunately, 2022 won't be a good year for the Perseids because of the super large moon. It's almost full moon on the peak date. Well, we're planning the Delta Aquariids meteor shower here, so tap on Delta Aquariids and go back to the map. And now swipe the top panels to the left until you get to the meteor shower panel. Great, let's continue. Now we have all the meteor shower info we need to plan our meteor shower shot. On the top panel we have the peak date, July the 30th, the peak time, 2:35 AM, and the meteors per hour expected, 16.360 meteors per hour are expected for the Delta Aquariids meteor shower at the peak time. And this information is for the red pin position, it's all local information. Also on the time bar here below you have the path of the sun, the path of the moon, and the path of the radiant of the meteor shower. Also on the map you see the position of the radiant at all time and also the path of the radiant. This gray circle moving on the path, it's the direction, points the direction of the radiant of the meteor shower. And what's the radiant of a meteor shower? Well, the radiant is that spot in the sky where meteors appear to originate. Knowing where the radiant is at all time is key when you're planning your meteor shower shots. And the cool thing is that if you are at the red pin position, you can tap the night hour here on the planner and look for the radiant of the meteor shower. Yeah, here I have it. I have the Delta Aquariids radiant right over there. And if you swipe the time, you can see how the radiant moves across the sky. So this way it's super easy to know where the radiant is gonna be throughout the night. So you can decide where you want to frame your photo. For example, if you wish to capture longer meteors, I recommend you to frame away a bit from the radiant, maybe 30-40 degrees away from the radiant, because the likelihood of getting longer meteors is higher when you're framing away from the radiant. And if you wish to create an image like this, where all the meteors appear to converge in one spot in the sky, that's the radiant, then you need to frame the radiant. Include the radiant in the frame. Well, if you wish to learn how to create this spectacular effect, watch this video. This is a masterclass by the great Ian Norman, and he will teach you everything you need to plan, photograph, and create this type of images of meteor showers. Well, going back to Sedona, if you have a look at the time bar, you see that below the sun and moon path, really little, you have kind of a gray area. This gray area represents the intensity of meteors per hour throughout the night. And we'll use this gray area to decide when to start shooting and when to stop shooting. Because the more time you shoot throughout the night, the more likelihood you'll have to get a meteor in the frame. Also, as you see, when I'm moving the time bar, the meteor shower intensity change on the top panel too. You read azimuth, elevation, and then the meteors per hour that changes throughout the night. Okay. When should I start shooting here in Sedona? Well, I think the activity begins around 9 p.m. until more or less 4:30 a.m. For meteor showers, the more time you spend shooting, the better, the more meteors you'll capture. Cool, now that I have my shooting time, let's figure out my shooting spot. Notice that when I move the time bar, I change the time, the position of the radiant on the map changes at all time. So this way I know where the radiant is at all time. So given the position of the radiant and the position of my courthouse and bedrock, it seems that this shooting spot here should work pretty well for my Delta Aquariids meteor shower shot. From this spot, from the red pin position, I have a great view of the rock formations, courthouse and bedrock, and also the radiant will go above my rocks from more or less 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. till 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. And then it will move away from my subjects. So from the wrapping position, I expect to also capture longer meteors during the second half of the shooting. I like it. Great spot. Great. Now that I know my shooting spot, the wrapping position, and my shooting date and time, I can plan using the map the focal length I need to get the framing I want. And to do it, tap on the map settings button next to the plus button again on the map, and then on the map tools choose FOV, field of view, and go back to the map. Great, now you have a toolbar. You need to select your camera. In this case, I'm going to use the Nikon Z6. I'm going to set the focal length, for example. Let's start with a 24mm. Now, before setting the next parameter, which is the focus distance, I recommend you to go to panel number 2, tap on the button on the panel, switch on the black pin on the map, and place the black pin on the subject. So this way it's going to be easy to tell PhotoPills that you want to focus on your subject. So as focus distance, I would say focus at the black pin distance. So I'm telling PhotoPills I want to focus on the rock bell. Also, then decide if you want to shoot in portrait or vertical. I'm going to go for a portrait, and the shooting direction is going to be aligned with black pin. So the field of view is aligned with the black pin. You can also drag the black circle on the map and adjust your framing like this, for example. Well, 24mm looks cool, but maybe I need a wide angle of view. So I think I'll change it to a 14mm and see how does it looks. Yeah, much better, because I can include more landscape and I can include more sky in the photo. Definitely I will go for 24mm. Okay, at this stage, I think that my plan is done. I have my shooting spot, my shooting date, my shooting time. I have my focal length I want to use to get this framing here. The final step is to save the plan and to add an alert to the calendar so I don't miss this shot. Great, to save the plan, it's super easy. Just tap on the save button here at the bottom, tap on save a plan, and then new plan, and now you can add a name and you can save the plan. I won't do it now to go faster. And if you want to add an alert to your calendar, tap on the more button here at the bottom, action, and here you can send via email to a friend the plan. And if your friend is a photopiller, he or she will be able to import it into PhotoPills. And also you can tap on add to calendar and add an alert to your calendar so you don't miss the shot. Awesome. Now, if you wish to learn how to photograph the Delta Aquariids Meteor shower, I recommend you to download our super detailed meteor shower photography guide. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video and in the first comment below. Download it and read it. As always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember, they have the power to imagine, plan, and shoot legendary photos. Bye.